Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. This week, Aries, we're going to see how we can get you on the right track to success, my friends. I'm going to use the Archangel Oracle deck, the Doggy Wisdom Oracle deck. I'm going to use my Shadowscape Tarot and my teeny tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get started. So the two Oracle decks are going to be the overall energy of your reading. You know what? I am going to tell you too. So this is the second time I've tried. I was doing the message. I stopped because it was so freaking specific. And I thought, I don't know that this is going to pertain to most people. So what I decided to do is I'm just going to tell you what that message was in the first reading that I did. And then we're going to do this one. It might come through again in this one, but I think there's just a specific message for a small group of people. And they need to hear that. And then we're going to go into this and see how that goes. So the message that came with that was, it's time to spread your wings. It's time to spread your wisdom. And this wisdom seems to be about writing a book, writing an article, writing something in a journal, just writing something that has to do with kids. It was so specific. And you're like, how'd you get that? Because the cards in here, as well as these, it was almost like reading a sentence. It was that specific. So you should do this. You should do that. Like if this is something that you've been thinking about, if you wanted to write a children's book, if you wanted to write something based on your experiences with kids, then you should write that. You literally had spread your wings and wisdom as the cards that came out. And you had crystal indigo children and writing. The other ones in the underline. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, Aries, let's get your overall energy. I think for a more, maybe there's a lot of you out there that are going to write a children's book. I don't know, or some sort of self-help. All right, overall energy. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I want to keep pulling stuff out. Oh, clairsentience. Wow, that's really interesting, isn't it? Like being extremely sensitive. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Oh, you guys are really kind of in a hyper-aware energy. Very much so. I feel like honoring yourself and your feelings is you should really, like when things are going on around you, or if you just suddenly feel a certain way, really like put some logic to that. Should you be feeling this way? I really don't think I should. I want to say that means you're tapping into something outside of yourself. Very empathic energy here, incredibly empathic. So you are in a, it almost feels like hypersensitive with this coming in as the underline and too. Healthy lifestyle, get out of town. Look at that. The indigo and crystal children are right there. So I'm probably still talking to the same people, a group of people. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. So really look after your physical self right now, Aries. But I do feel like you are feeling things around you. It's true. Whatever you're feeling is real. I want to say for some of you, if you feel like there's somebody who's passed, who's around you, yeah, you're probably feeling that. If you are just feeling a particular way one day too, and you don't really know why. Why am I feeling anxious, or why am I feeling particularly excited? And if there doesn't seem to be a logical reason for it, I kind of feel like it's because you're tapping into somebody outside of yourself here. Let's see what the puppy dogs have to say. Right, the overall energy for Aries are sensitivity. They're really like almost hypersensitive, hyperclairsentient right now. And when you are in a state like that, it will be difficult to recognize what is yours and what is not. Family, wow. You guys are really, okay, so family energy. You guys are really aware of what's going on, either with your immediate family, distant family, relatives that have passed, disappointment and enthusiasm. Oh my gosh, that's what I mean. It's like these are two almost totally different emotions. But that's what I feel like it's going to be like. I'm disappointed. I'm so excited. Why? What's going on? Because some of these feelings are yours and some of them are not. You're tapping into soul family for sure. Big time here. Tapping into soul family. Are you disappointed? Are you enthusiastic about a disappointment? Enthusiastic about a disappointment. Let's see what the tarot says. So, okay, I'm going to shuffle out the tarot, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look at obstacle that you were facing, how this is showing up in your life, a hidden factor that you're unaware of, what can help you grow, and then I'm going to pull a tarot card for sensitivity and family. Yeah, I feel like you definitely, if it's not the thoughts, it's just, yeah, I feel like it's the feelings. You're really picking up on the feelings of soul, family, people that you're connected to. The Queen of Wands. That's really funny that came out all on its own. We're going to put that there. See what she wants to say in a minute. Be your Aries. It would be your energy, Aries. Whoa, okay, that's the message. Okay, this is going both ways. Because with the Queen of Wands, she's playing this harp here. So it's almost like she's sending out a resonance that can be heard, that can be felt. Oh my gosh, and the sensitivity card is holding up a harp. Talk about a crazy synchronicity. Wow. Are you connecting with someone here? Or they might be feeling your energy, you're feeling theirs. I think this is very mutual. Let's see where this goes. Obstacle that you are facing. The Hermit. Interesting. It was the Moon card that came out. I did the other reading about, you should write a book for kids or about kids or something. The Hermit. Obstacle you are facing. So like being disconnected. Wow, this is insane. This is like you're disconnected. There's some sort of physical distance between you and someone else here. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest, but I'll tell you right now, these cards are incredibly powerful in terms of what they're showing here, that you are feeling, I think, the things that they feel, and they are feeling the things that you feel. And this is somehow your family. It could be family that you right out know, and like it could be a sister, it could be a parent, it could be a spouse. It could be somebody that you're yet to meet even, and you're connecting very, very strongly in the 5D. How is this showing up in your life? The 10 of Wands, a burden. So it does feel like that you want to connect physically, but you can't. There's a really strong connection here. Hidden factor that you are unaware of. The High Priestess. Shit, guys. You guys are like connecting to someone. You're connecting to someone here really strongly. You don't even realize how strongly you're connecting to someone. I mean, because this is also, to me, a very psychic card. So you guys are really, really connecting into someone there. I wonder if the reading that I started to do as well, like it's really odd for me to just stop doing a reading, because I just thought, I don't know who, like how many people could this be for? It just didn't make sense. And it wasn't like the cards weren't talking, they were almost talking too clearly. And I'm wondering if like I could have even been picking up, and like I stopped it because I thought, this isn't Aries. I don't know what this is, but I'm almost feeling like I was even picking up who you're connecting with. Like it was almost like I was meant to do that and then do this reading to show you What can help you grow right now? The Two of Swords, your intuition. Right? If you cannot come to some sort of decision or knowing with your intellectual mind here, your intuition is the part that you got to use here. This is also, for me, the heart overhead card. So going with your heart, going with your feelings. What do you feel? Connect in the feeling realm here, Aries. This is a very hypersensitive, empathic, psychic connection. The Five of Pentacles, disconnected. Not physically connected to someone here. But boy, it is really strong in the 5D. And I don't know why it's so strong, right? Like it's coming out in a reading right now. And these two people are playing harps and they can hear and feel each other. And I'm going to go right across the board that for some of you, this is someone who's passed away. For others of you, I feel like this is a deep soul family connection of someone who's here in the 3D on Earth. You could, you know, if you're feeling like let's say you have a sibling, or it could even be a best friend, maybe, but you're not, this person isn't in your vicinity. That's the thing that I'm really picking up here. This person is not in your vicinity. They're not easily accessible to you. Both of these cards are here, like dealing with something from the past, because to me, I'm always going this way into the future as I read the cards. So both the Hermit and this Ten of Wands, there's some sort of heavy burden from the past here that's almost being like dealt with in a very singular way here. I guess you. So you're disconnected from whatever this family energy is. Oh, I did. It's okay. I don't have to shuffle. We still have the same underline. I need to pull a card for sensitivity and family. Yeah, I think I was finished talking. With sensitivity. The Five of Wands. Oh, do you see how he's trying to go in a different direction from all of the conflict? You're going to pick up more than just yourself. You're going to pick up, this is like a radio station. And there's competing energies coming in. Competing frequencies. You know, if there's this, okay, this makes a lot of sense too. So, you know, if you've got like a favorite radio station, I don't know what it's like where you live, but here in Ontario, it's like, you can take a radio station so far and it's gone. It's like, man, you know, you can send a person to the moon a long time ago. But so it's almost like the closer you were, there is something here about the distance. It almost is like a radio station. The distance here is affecting somehow, but it really shouldn't. So I don't know if it's somebody's psychological mind on this, or it could even be some sort of energetic thing. Like if you haven't seen this person in a while, because it's like the radio station to connect with them has been like staticky, like you get different stations coming in. So, okay, so here's another one. I know like some people connect a lot with other people in the dream state. It's almost like maybe this person would have been particularly clear to you in dreams or dream state. And then it's gone from, it's almost like, oh, it feels like that person, you know, like you could see someone in your dream. It's like, oh, that's so-and-so, but it doesn't look like them at all. Like, and then it almost like it morphs and changes even more as time goes on. There's like something here, but it's almost as if to say, I feel like there's something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing right now that's starting to bring the radio station in better. Because this dude is on his way out of this energy, out of the static. This is like the static. And then the family card, what the Four of Wands. Wow, that is family. This is a place to celebrate. This just feels like the connection, the antenna. They all have an antenna. They're all hearing perfectly. Are you really? No, there's 4. There's 4 in each one of these. Isn't that crazy? I don't know how many y'all bringing in here, but there's 4 in each card. That's really interesting. 4 in each card. Oh yeah, and then we had the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. So I don't know what you're doing. If you're doing something different or you're... What was underneath? It was healthy lifestyle. Maybe you're eating something different. Or you're sleeping differently. You're either, I think, eating better, or you've changed something in your eating. Sleeping better, changing your sleeping patterns, exercising. Because the body is like this antenna. It almost has that feeling too, like, well, here in like, well, as you drive kind of into Eastern Ontario, which I travel a lot, there's really big hills, rolling hills. And in some of those areas you lose, as you go down into the valley, you lose the cell phone signals, radio stations, everything. And it's almost like you might have been in a dip and you're doing something here, like you're coming up to the higher point in a hill where then the radio station comes in. The Hermit is the obstacle that you are facing. Oh, the World and the 2 of Cups. Geez, this is an important connection, whatever this is. So it's closing off this Hermit energy and then the 2 of Cups, like bringing something together here. Ending some sort of period of deep reflection, alone time. How is this showing up in your life? It's a 10 of Wands. Judgment and the 3 of Cups. This is, wow. It's like okay. It's a heavy burden, but I see a release here, like a big release. And we're talking about soul family. So there's something that comes together here. A new beginning, but it's almost like there's some sort of weight from the past. And maybe it is like wait, like W-A-I-T, like waiting for something, or as opposed to like the weight, W-E-I-G-H-T of something, right? Like the heaviness. There's actually almost like both of them feel like they're coming in with this 10 of Wands. But that's from the past because they're both the Hermit. Something that has had to be, that you've had to deal with from the past to close this off. And an obstacle that you're facing, like to connect with the 2 of Cups, to connect with this energy. You're connecting. You're connecting. If you haven't physically connected, you're connecting spiritually here. Oh, hello. Great big raven. Craziest thing. I only ever saw him once in my yard since I've been here. 2 days ago. When did we get haberdozers? See, I don't remember. 2 days ago, the raven showed up, and he's been around all morning. Cackling. Sounding like a demented child out there, actually. Talking in tongues. So he's looking at us right now. He's on the roof looking at us. This is crazy. Like, you guys have a really intense energy going on right now. I feel like you guys are connecting with many different, right? Because we got 4 here. You guys are connecting maybe all of the above, even what I said, like ancestors that have passed, people that are distant from you but are still alive. The High Priestess, hidden factor that you are unaware of. The 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Page of Wands. The hidden factor that you are unaware of. There's something here actually with all of the sort of clairsentience, clear audio, whatever it is that you're picking up. I'm imagining it's quite a few different things. There's something here though that you don't see. You are manifesting, it feels like a new path, and this new path is coming through communication here. Stability, there might be some increase in monetary wealth or comfort for you. I do also feel like, though, because you have the Hermit here as an obstacle, that it's actually not an obstacle. It might feel like some sort of maybe solitary energy has been an obstacle to things that you want to achieve, especially Aries being a cardinal fire sign, like wanting to really initiate and do and get things done here. But there's something here. There's a real benefit. Like, I think you're manifesting things in a way that you really would never have manifested before. Two of Swords. What can help you grow right now? Your intuition. Putting an end to some sort of indecision, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Follow your intuition. There's something here that, oh yeah, well, you've got rebirth written all over this. I mean, because you've got a major ending here. Successful completion with the world. Judgment is having a new beginning, is having a second chance here at something. And then the Death card symbolizes rebirth. So, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Something new here for you, a new opportunity. I would say, yeah, if there's some opportunities coming your way, to strongly consider them. The Queen of Wands. Look at this. This is the card that wanted to come out all on its own here. The Empress and the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the energy that's like really clarifying as well with the Hermit, that there's some kind of physical disconnection here. The Empress. So it does feel like this would be you, Aries, unless you're also dealing with another fire sign possibly. But there's a disconnected. I feel like it's a really strong soul family connection here. Really strong. Because the Empress is the head of the family in a way. Like, well, one head of the family. The Five of Wands and sensitivity. Look at how that landed on the High Priestess, right? And we're talking about antennas and bringing something in here. The Six of Cups and Temperance. You're bringing in a soulmate here. It's like a frequency. Temperance, like patience, balance. Balance is key. There's a really think about what you're eating. I'm really getting like your body is an antenna, and that by looking after it in the best way that you can, in the most organic way that you can, the healthiest way, but don't also deprive yourself, because she's also got like, she's got carrots and water and books over here, but then she's got cupcakes on the other side, right? So don't completely deprive yourself, because that might actually affect your well, you might indirectly affect your sugar levels, I'm hearing. So I don't know, maybe that's possible, but I think it might just affect your morale. You know, like if you just go cold turkey, I'm going to eat vegan organic now and nothing else, you know, you might end up binging on something, but it's like to keep the balance. So one of the things, actually, my mom is watching this, she's an Aries. One of the things that she does that I do sometimes too is just get like a really dark chocolate to keep in the house, because it's kind of a nice little piece. I'm just giving you guys advice. Don't follow my advice. Go to your doctor first, please. So definitely pulling something in here with this soul family. Family, Four of Wands. You got 2 pages. 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. There could have been some sort of a painful ending here as well with this. Starting fresh. A new beginning. Hopeful. It is like kind of starting all over again after the 10 of Swords. Oh, God. Look, you have the 10 of Cups at the bottom. It is like the family card. The happy family card. I want to look at these two. disappointment and enthusiasm. Looking at this. This is so funny. This is like looking at Albadozers and Lily. The cat. Because he's such a friendly little guy. He really is. But he's a cat. And he's got like Himalayan in him. So he's got a bit of a... looks like a little bit pissed off all the time. But he doesn't seem to be. And then this is like Lily. And it's just like, look at this disappointment card. The way he's looking at the enthusiastic card. Like, really? What the hell? So I don't know. Like, I just feel like there could even be two different feelings about something that's happened here between you and someone as well. Disappointment. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Wow. I would say that's disappointed. And what's the enthusiasm? Enthusiasm. Six of Swords, Five of Wands. Gosh, this person's like ready to get right into it. I feel like these are different feelings. Like, but I feel like one is you and one is someone else, and these might even go back and forth. But disappointment with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords, you know, that feels like maybe having a lot of choices that were quite confusing, and then they're all stolen. Ooh, there's no choices. Or just not feeling like open because it seems very unlikely, very confusing about the energy that one is seeing or trying to interpret. And then enthusiasm. I mean, this person, this little pupper is right to go right into the conflict here, which is coming up, right? This Five of Wands with the sensitivity. So someone could be feeling very confused and someone could be feeling very enthusiastic. Say that. Now at the bottom, now we have the Two of Swords. And that was what can help you grow right now. So, interesting, Aries. That's a very interesting reading for you guys. I am going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to look at what is the universe trying to guide you towards? Why? What is the lesson in this? And what next steps for you moving forward? What's the next step moving forward? Thank you very much, Fireball babies. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.